morning! Welcome to a new vlog series where I am heading to Universal Orlando Resort's newest theme park, Universal Epic Universe. I'm a huge theme park fan. I love Universal Orlando Resort, and this is the day I've been looking forward to. It's actually come a month earlier than I was expecting as well. I actually had plans to fly in for the opening week of Epic Universe, and then Universal happened to drop some pass holder preview tickets, which I managed to snatch up, and was able to change my flights and hotel and everything. Got a cheeky little upgrade on the flight in the process. Currently at the upper class wing for Virgin Atlantic from Heathrow Terminal 3 in London. I'm going to be flying into Orlando International, MCO, and then checking into the new Stella Nova Resort Hotel, which is one of the new value options in the Universal Epic Universe area. But I will also be staying at the Helios Grand Hotel, which is slightly more elevated, bougie option, so you can hopefully see both in this. If you're looking for the value option or if you're looking for the fancy option, you'll see it in this series. I'm going to be showing the whole theme park. I've got 3 days in the park, as well as maybe tonight, and I'll also be giving you my tips and tricks along the way to help you plan your trip to Universal Epic Universe if you happen to be coming soon. This trip is not sponsored by Universal, and it's not a press trip or anything. I like to reinvest the money I make from books and Patreon and merchandise and everything to give you the most genuine review possible and help you kind of gauge value for money in certain things. I have heard nothing but good things about this park, and I cannot wait to get started. So without further ado, let's head in and get the party started with Travel Day. This is what the upper class wing looks like if you happen to be able to fly in upper class and use this service. You can also use it if you're flying Delta One as well. They have a little board here, they've got toilets, they've also got a little fridge around the corner if you want a little drink when you arrive. Forgot to mention, my name's Adam Hattan if you're new here. Hello. Worth noting, as soon as you get through security, there is actually a small water fountain as you come through, so you want to refill any water bottles that you emptied. I was trying to gaslight myself on the way here, thinking, I've left my sunglasses, trying to give myself a reason to buy new sunglasses. They're in my bag. Oh well, maybe next holiday. I'm going to be able to get breakfast in the clubhouse, which is like Virgin Atlantic's lounge, but I've heard a rumour, and I need to confirm or deny it for myself. The rumours are true! Wagamama is gone, and Giraffe has replaced it. If you've watched the vlogs with my friend Gary where we travel from Gatwick in like 2018, 2019, we used to love going to Giraffe on pre-travel day. So the fact that they've got that here now is a nice little addition. I'm now going to head to WH Smith to go and get myself some water, some snacks for the flight. It is a long one today. I'm hoping to get some sleep because I didn't sleep very well last night. I had to be up at 3:45. I'm just doing my snack shopping. I got these on a previous trip. Game changer. Thank you. Have a good day. Right, flight's there, good. Come on the right day, always nice. Since Giraffe has changed, let's just go and have a little wander of Terminal 3 to see what shops there currently are. Because I don't think I've done an update in a while. So we've got a Cafe Nero to start off with, so if you're looking for your coffee fix, there you go. Harrods, just in case you fancied something fancy. Watches of Switzerland. Le Pret-a-Manger. Spontino, which is like an all-day breakfast restaurant. I've been there previously, quite nice. Got an accessorise. At the very back of the lounge they have the Centurion Lounge and a play area. I'm not sure, I might be able to get in the Centurion Lounge. Just have a little nosy. Since Virgin Atlantic changed their points scheme, I've been diversifying my points collection strategy, and that includes having an American Express to collect Avios, which is what British Airways and Japan Airlines use. So let's go and see if I can get in here. Oh, it actually shows you. Yeah, that's nice. So I just checked in at the reception desk. This is what you see as you come in. Got some individual workspaces there. There's a food selection along the bar, which I'll show you in just a moment, as well as a very nice bar, plenty of seating. I can't go in there. Well, this is quite handy. Little soundproof booths. Right next door to the American Express Centurion Lounge, they have the junior play area, which is for 3 to 9-year-olds over here. There's no one in here right now. And then down the opposite end, you've also got vending machines, a water refill station, a baby changing room, as well as a nursing room, and also a sensory room. I never even knew this existed. This is really, really good. I can imagine if it's busy, it will feel busy in here, but as of right now, peaceful, quiet. If you had your own kids right now, you'd be having a great time in here. And they've even got departures board. Even better. Considering I never even knew that lounge existed, really good. Really good. The food selection looked really fresh and like nicely done. Very good. Very nice. If it qualifies, nice place to go. If you're in need of any tech goods or charging cables or anything, they have an InMotion, which looks like a Curry's PC World, if I'm honest. There's also a Superdry if you need to get yourself some clothes on the way to your holiday. This is for a very niche British audience. I'm gonna take this moment and make it last forever. I'm gonna take my heart away and we can stay together. Whoa, yeah. Down the other side of the lounge, you've got Tiffany & Co., that one, and other fancy shops. This is the Virgin Atlantic Clubhouse. You can get in here if you're a gold member, if you're flying in upper class, or you are flying Delta 1, or you happen to be I think it's a diamond member with Delta, I'm not sure. They have a fresh deli counter here. But I've got my heart set on a sausage sandwich. And I've also just seen there is a little space by the window. This is the perk of coming first thing in the morning as well. I think these are like the most coveted seats you can get in this lounge because you get a nice view of the planes. Oh, well chuffed. They have a little swing. Thank you. Bye. See you later. Thank you.
You are approaching the end of the conveyor.
Please prepare to push the trolley off the end of the conveyor. This isn't the aircraft I'm flying on, but this one's called Wendy Darling, and there's an A350. Love that.
Hi, welcome. How are we? Lovely Taylor for me, thank you.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. How are we?
Good, how are you?
Lovely. Taylor for me,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Hello, welcome. How are we? All right?
That's always nice to hear, isn't it? This is the upper class on the A330-300, so this is a slightly older option of upper class suite they have. I'm in row A, which is facing the back of row G, and on the other side you have K. So K and G face each other. I don't have an actual window, but I have a little bit of a side window. This is seat 10A and offers a nice wall here, which is great for vlogging if you don't want anyone behind you in the shot. Let's take a look at the menu. I did get offered a glass of orange juice or sparkling wine. I went with orange juice because it's not even 8 AM. I suppose it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but not in this seat. We've got a choice of starters: pickled golden beetroot winter vegetable soup. For mains, they've got the chicken and mushroom pie, pan roasted cod, or pumpkin girasoli. Desserts, you've got dark chocolate and Morello cherry delice. Deliche? I don't know. Warm pear and caramel bread and butter pudding, and then a British cheese plate if you wish afterwards. I did actually manage to pre-select my meal, so if you're flying in premium or upper on Virgin Atlantic, they will send you an email about a week before allowing you to choose what you'd like to have, so you can guarantee that you've got it. But it's not guaranteed.
It's really important that your seatbelt is securely fastened. If it isn't, push the two ends together until they click. Then tighten it by pulling the strap, like this.
Lights will guide you to the exits in an emergency. Please always pay attention to the signs and the crew. They're there to keep you safe. So if you have any questions, just ask. Now sit back and enjoy your flight. And thanks for watching.
Let's take a look at what movies are currently available and what maybe the new releases. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Flight time today is expected to be 9 hours. As such, I have queued up quite a few films, including the Super Mario Bros. Movie, as well as How to Train Your Dragon and Frankenstein, because I've never seen any of the Universal Monsters movies, and these are some of the worlds that you're going to be experiencing in Universal Epic Universe. So I thought, might as well familiarise myself, and I've got plenty of time to do so. I would also like to get a nap in as well, because I didn't sleep within the past 24 hours. And I think that would be good. Been offered a drink from the bar and some kisses. So far the Super Mario Bros. Movie is actually really, really enjoyable, and I've just been served a vegetable soup. Here's a look at the cod. Edamame. The fish was very nice. I think I would give it a 4 out of 5. Yes, I borderline 3 there, but I'm going to go with a 4. I love that. That was amazing. My hair is the result of trying to have a nap. Didn't work. I'm not sure I'm going to survive today. Here in the bar area, they do have the Wonder Wall out. Ooh, shortbread. Don't mind if I do. Fruit. We're about 2 hours from landing, and I've been served some scones. I've had a good cry at the end of How to Train Your Dragon. Such a good film. I've completely forgotten how good it was. And now, having watched those 3 films, I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready for Universal Epic Universe. Ready. I'm ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. You said that with some confidence. I'm ready. All right. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Thanks for the hard work over the course of the day. Prepare doors for arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miami. If you're in safety, remain seated there. I've got to come to a halt. Finals, the seatbelt sign is turned off. We are 35 minutes ahead of schedule.
Just for everyone's information, we are in Orlando, Florida.
Today we were on Lady Love. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Here we go. First shot of the Orlando International Airport carpet. Woo-hoo. to board the tram.
If you're a resident, welcome home. If you're one of our nearly 70 million visitors, welcome to the city beautiful.
Here it is! The Universal Orlando Resort store here at MCO has actually been decorated for Epic Universe. Little sneak peek of what's to come. I'm not gonna have a proper look, but it is nice to see they've got some Super Nintendo World stuff here, Epic Universe branded stuff, How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. They've got a concept rendering on the outside of what the entrance looks like. Very cool. So the Universal Epic Universe side has been made into its own little mini store within the store. So the rest of the Universal Orlando shop looks like this. And I did check, you can use your pass holder discount in here, which is nice. Just going to take the escalators down here. Listen to that click-clack. That is the sound of Orlando to me. A bottle of Dasani in the parks, I think, off the top of my head, I think Disney is now, I think it's like $4.50, it's like $5. It's around that benchmark. A whole pack of 24, $6.71. A slightly more affordable option, 32 bottles, that's $7.19. Because the freestyle machines in Universal allow you to refill, I've just rethought, I'm going to get a freestyle mug. Why am I buying bottles of water? Okay, I'll get some for the room. Universal Orlando Resort does some freestyle cups, and in Universal Epic Universe they've got some special flavours that you can get around the different worlds. So yeah, I don't need to be buying loads of bottles of water to carry into the parks, because you can refill water in those at the parks, which is great. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. But anyway, I'll get some snacks whilst I'm here. I can see it. Here we are. So there is the Terra Luna on the left, and the Stella Nova where I'm staying. I love all these colourful tiles on the side as well. Very cool. Oh, this is the new ring road they built, right?
Yeah.
Here we are. Thank you so much, Mohammed.
You're welcome.
Mohammed has just dropped me off here under the kosher, and then we're going to head in. Uh-oh, spinny door. This might be troublesome. Hang on. Build up some momentum and go, go, go! Ooh! Oh, this is cool. It's very like Men in Black. So I can see they've got a cafe and market over there. There's a bar in the reception. And then there's the vacation planning where they can do purchasing of tickets, and then luggage services, and then they got the merchandise store there on the right as you enter. Once I've checked in and given you a room tour, I will give you a full resort tour as well, so we can have a look at the merchandise shop and what food offerings I've got here. All checked in with the lovely Aristotle. He gave me so many good tips and tricks. He also let me know that you will be able to walk from Terra Luna and Stella Nova to Universal Epic Universe. At the moment, the Stella Nova walkway is open, and they're going to be opening a walkway between Stella Nova and Terra Luna in the not too distant future. I'm very excited to look at the merch. I'm very excited to look around, but I've been given my room assignment. Let's head on up. I see a very nice pool out there. Boop. Oh, okay. Of course, it's the one furthest away, and I'm doing this malarkey. Oh, oh. Okay, right. Number 8. There is also a shuttle that goes between here and CityWalk, which I'm going to be doing in just a short while. Once I've toured the resort, I'm going to meet my friends Cheers Ears for a quick dinner. Okay. Oh no, carpet. Carpet and suit, and there's the key. All right, stand by. 802 left. Look at these hallways. They're gorgeous. It smells so lovely and new as well. I'm in 8026. Let's go and check it out. I've been given a Jurassic Park room key. My friend Sam would be very jealous. Ooh, I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm just going to slide the bags in. Right, they're in. Ooh! I don't know how I turn the lights on. Is this a light? Are you a light? It's very nice. Looks very nice. Oh, ooh! It came on by magic. Wow! Oh, this is lovely! I did cheat and I did look at a couple of vlogs, but it's even lovelier in person. Oh, very nice. It's all it's clean. Beautiful and clean. Wonderful and clean. Amazingly clean. Everything's in very good nick. Well, it's brand new. What do you expect? Okay, let me just... I always get to this bit and I get very overwhelmed and very excited and I'm walking around in my shoes and I don't want to do that. So, okay, right. I also checked in online and very kindly asked for it. Ooh, I just felt the carpet. That's a nice touch. I like that. See, I love carpet in hotel rooms, but they've all kind of gone to this. So I'm very grateful they have that near the beds. That's nice. The really important things you need in a room tour, I'm here for you. I've got an epic universe view. Wow, look how good that is. There's the Helios Grand. I'm staying there very shortly. I can see the Stardust Racers roller coaster. I can see the top of How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. Oh, wow. This is very exciting. Okay, cool. Stella Nova is here. Terra Luna, in relation to here, is directly that way. So there will be a walkway between the two, and there will be a walkway from Terra Luna through to Universal Epic Universe once it's been built, because we're still in pass holder previews at the moment, and it's not grand opening day just yet. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed and excited. Okay, room tour! This is a standard room at the Universal Stella Nova Resort Hotel. There are only standard rooms, as far as I know, at this hotel. So you might have an accessible room which has a slightly different configuration, but the only upgrade available I saw when I was booking this was a pool view. As I come in through the right, I have a connecting door just here, and then a full-length mirror on the left, which we appreciate. You can check the park look of the day before you get started. We have wardrobes here, and in here we have a nice big safe. Very, ooh, lovely! Look at all that space! I always judge a safe based on whether it can fit a laptop in there, and I can probably fit 4, so I'm pleased. We have an iron, we have an ironing board, we have a laundry service available, we have hangers, we have a luggage rack. Luggage racks are always helpful as well. Spare pillow and blanket, I believe, in there. We also have a thermostat just next to it. Let's see how low this goes. 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Not bad, not bad. Sometimes hotels have like a limit on that, so that's nice to know that you can be nice and cool when you've come back from the parks. Just past the full-length mirror, we have the bathroom, which has a divider of glass just here, which I believe has a curtain on the other side. So if you wanted to block that off for a bit more privacy, you definitely could. We have a little cubby hole down here with a hairdryer, some tissues, spare toilet roll, spare cups. And we also have some face cloths and hand cloths on the other side. We've got a box of tissues on the countertop, and it's beautiful, very nice. Very good. I love the colour of the surround around the mirror. And I like the atmospheric lighting as well. You can control those. So I can do that. Very nice. We have a towel toucher test. They're a standard. I'm gonna give them a 3 out of 5. It did the job. I'm pleased with those. We've got plugs just here if you need to plug in a hairdryer or something. And then we have a Stella Nova branded facial soap. Cosmic Ember. Ooh. And in the bathroom we have a toilet, as we would hope. We've got toilet paper there, which is of good standard. I'm pleased. Bin, extra towels, double check. Ooh, I'm going to give them a 4. The top 2 are a 4. They're a 4. No, bath towels are 4. I'm actually glad that they're a 4. If I had to choose between which was 4 and which was 3, I'd have a bath towel that's a 4. If you're new to this channel, you're thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? Go back, you'll understand. We also have shampoo and conditioner in the bath. There's a shallow bath with a overhead shower, another bar of bar soap there. But yeah, very nicely kept, very nice and clean. I like the fact it's all white. It's just nice. Coming into the main room, we have these beautiful 2 queen beds. And I absolutely love the colour scheme with the peaches and the whites and the blues. It's very, very nice, very classy. Very classy. And this is a value resort. This only costs $150 a night. which for an on-site Universal Orlando Resort hotel is pretty good going in my opinion. We've got a light just here, so you could just have like a reading light over each bed if the other person's still sleeping. And then there's a light here to control the atmospheric lights, even around the window, which is nice. Even just the fact they've put like different levels in the headboard, that's a nice detail. I appreciate that. Between, we have a lamp, lovely. And we've also got some outlets, as well as USB and USB-C. And then a charging clock here, which has wireless charging on the back. USB there, USB-C. So as long as, even if two of you have the USB-C input, you're going to be fine. Great, love that. On the opposite side, we have this chest of drawers here, as well as some countertop and more chargers. We love this. Plug, plug, USB-C, USB, USB, USB. We love it. Phone. Little notepad! Oh, that's cute. And it's got a branded pen as well. Ooh, coming with me. We've also got a little coffee station here above the fridge. I would definitely call that a mini fridge, so don't go overboard if you go into Publix first. And we've also got these lights on the wall, which are very lovely, very fancy. Nice big TV. And then on the sofa, we've got a little throw cushion and this sliding table. These are always very helpful if you want to do like work whilst you're away. Having that as a little laptop number, or maybe you want to dine solo. I am on a solo trip. I will sometimes dine in my room. Very handy. There's a bin down there, as well as 2 more outlets, and another one of these lights. Ah! And then we've got the portal window, which I think is designed to look like you're on a space station, and I think it does a good job of that. But it's huge. It's massive. Like, look, I'm 5'11", and it's taller than me by a bit. So, yeah, very nice and a beautiful view. I'm very, very, very lucky to have the view that I do. Not only of the front of the resort, but also of Epic Universe. Brilliant, love it. So there's 2 curtains on here. You've got one that kind of just diffuses the light, and then you've got one that actually blocks it out. Let's see how dark we can get this room. I mean, that's pretty damn dark. Yeah, I don't think you'd have any trouble sleeping in that. Showered and feeling deflightetized, I'm going to head over to CityWalk to meet up with my friends for dinner. In order to get to CityWalk, I'm heading to the original Universal Orlando Resort area. And to help me describe this, I have visual aids. She doesn't mess around. So I'm currently in the area in blue. This is where Universal Epic Universe Theme Park, the Stella Nova, Terra Luna, and Helios Grand Hotels are. The original area is where Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, CityWalk, the other hotels, for example, are in green. So I need to take a bus up to there. I don't know how long this process is going to take. I've given myself an hour, and I'm going to let you know how it is from door to door, and also just the general bus drive if you happen to be getting straight on the bus and going straight to CityWalk. So I do want to show you the resort as well. I don't have time right this second, but I will tomorrow morning. So enjoy these clips from Stella Nova Hotel. Here in the lobby, we have the Nova Bar, which offers some drinks anytime from 5 p.m. They've got some sports channels up there. Across from the lobby, there are the doors to the pool. And it's quite an expansive pool as well. The pool is open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and there's plenty of seating. They've got some family games here that you can enjoy, including Connect 4. But the seating goes all the way back to this corner here, which is actually shaded by the hotel in the morning, which is nice. It's nice to have some shade when you're out by the pool. On each of the sun lounges, they have a QR code to order from the Galaxy Grill. The Galaxy Bar is in the left-hand corner of the pool as you come in. And they've got a selection of cocktails that they'll be able to serve here, as well as draft beers and stuff. And they also have some refillable cups that you can purchase that say Universal Stella Nova Resort on them, which you can refill at the Coke Freestyle machines over here. A little splash zone for the kids to enjoy. There are complimentary towels that you can pick up from beside the pool, and then towel returns as well as some complimentary life jackets if you need them, and some noodles. Here's a look at what the pool looks like. This is a lifeguarded pool as well, which is nice. There's a very expansive hot tub here. Down by the end of the elevators, they have a game room and fitness room. This is the game room, open from 8 AM to 11 PM. So we've got some arcade games in here, so if you happen to get stuck in a storm, or if it's just not a very nice day, you can find yourself in here, I suppose. Opposite the game room, they have the rec centre, so if they, for example, had any special events, they could do them in there. Any kids' activities. The fitness centre is open from 5 AM to 10 PM. Don't think there's anyone in there right now, so I can show you. So we've got free weights, that thing, T-Rex, some cardio machines, Stepmaster. Cool. Nicely equipped. I did double check there's no one in here, but in the locker rooms they also have actual lockers. So if you want to lock up your stuff whilst you're in here, you can. And they've also got some showers in here as well. The lobby has reception desks just here for checking in, a luggage desk just there, which I found out yesterday. If you check in online, you can pick up your room key from the luggage stand. And they also have a vacation planning centre if you need to purchase tickets or pick them up from there. And then behind that, we have the Universal Studios store. The selection here is actually really, really good. They also have the power-up bands that you can purchase for Super Nintendo World. I think I'm leaning towards either the Yoshi one, Toad, or Mario, or Luigi. That's not really narrowed it down at all, had it? Maybe Yoshi. Yoshi's quite cute. They also have How to Train a Dragon, Isle of Berk. Some very cute stuff in here. There's a nice little toothless backpack. That's very cute. It's $40. I can see myself using that. It's a thin long sleeve, and that is $84. Ooh, that's quite pricey. We have Wizarding World, wands, robes, ties. Ooh, and even berets. You can get a beret with your house. They have some pool amenities and clothes. And I think this is where I'm probably going to find myself later, the Universal Epic Universe branded merchandise. These shorts are quite fun. Got tracksuit bottoms. Ooh, this t-shirt. I actually, even though it's a mullet shirt, I quite like that. $35. They also have sunglasses and also some amenities just in case you forget something. So we've got sun cream, Pampers, medications. To the left of the lobby, you have the Cosmos Cafe and Market. So as you walk in, the market is on the left-hand side that is serving bagels and bakery items as well as Starbucks coffee. So it's not a full-fledged Starbucks, but they can do a vast majority of drinks. I managed to get a ice white mocha from here. Market opens at 6 AM with the main cafe opening at 7 AM and running until 10 PM. That might change as the resort opens fully. So double check times when you're here. In the cafe, you order at the cafe kiosk just here on the left. They have different menus for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then you can take a seat with a pager to pick up from the window on the far side, and they have some Coke Freestyle machines, and you return your trays over on the right hand side. On the roll again. There's a bus right there. The time is 3:47. Let's find out how long this takes. Hi there. Just like in Walt Disney World, all transportation from the hotels to the parks and CityWalk is complimentary as part of your stay at Universal Orlando Resort. It's very cool to see like all the new areas they're still working on, because Universal Epic Universe isn't due to open for another month. So they're still getting like a lot of the land prep done, but the amount they've got done already is insane. There's Universal Epic Universe! The bus is now heading up to a new circle that has been built over the main roadway that allows the Universal buses to bypass most traffic. I can see Darkmoor. Oh my goodness! You might be able to see it, but they have built a dedicated road that goes separate from main traffic that is just for Universal Orlando buses. Think of like the entrance to Disney Springs. There is a lot of like local development going on. I can see lots of former hotels and motels and stuff like that that are now being renovated into things, and it looks like there's been a partnership with the city, I'm guessing, to really beautify this area. So there's been palm trees that are lined down the whole new development on the road, and there's a lot of like touristy things around within walking distance of hotels in this area, like, you know, Crazy Golf. We are now arriving on Universal Orlando Resort's original property, and we're currently at minute 13.
Now arriving at Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure and CityWalk. Please stand clear of the doors.
With just a couple of stops at red lights, that's taken 15 minutes and 40 seconds. Not bad going. So, yeah, I think if you plan for 25 minutes to be safe, you'll be fine. Thank you. Can't stop the feeling. This song's copyright. Okay, now I'm going to take the escalators up and go through security. If you need an accessible route, you're going to go round here to the left to the elevators. This song's also copyright. I'm gonna sing so you can still see what I'm doing. Going down the way to CityWalk today. From the moment of departing Stella Nova to now arriving at the end of the escalators in CityWalk, that's taken 21 minutes. So it's actually a lot closer than I thought. You would have a longer journey from, say, one of the Disney resorts to Disney Springs, and that's still all on property. So I'm really impressed. If you haven't been to CityWalk in a few years, they have really improved the number of food offerings, and they seem to still be improving on that. There's a lot of construction going on in terms of like new venues and stuff. So some of my favourites, I went to Cowfish recently, had a really good experience there. And then there's Vivo the Italian Kitchen. I've dined there before and had a nice time. I have been there in a few years. And probably my favourite one is Antojitos, which is a Mexican themed restaurant. That's located just at the back here. And I've just noticed they have the Universal Epic Universe Preview Centre. Ooh! Let's have a preview of the preview that we're about to have today, shall we? Ooh! Oh, it's lovely and air-conditioned in here. Oh no, Dark Universe merchandise. Okay, so this is actually going to be very good because they have a massive model in here that I can show you what the actual park looks like. Okay, so here is the creative development model. This is the main entrance right here and the security turnstiles. I think guest services is around this general area. So once you've gone through the tickets, you then pass through this thing, which is the Kronos, into Celestial Park, which is this area right here. So this is the first world of Universal Epic Universe, and then you have 4 worlds to explore. We have How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. On the top right we've got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. On the top left you've got Dark Universe, and then the bottom left you've got Super Nintendo World. Here's a closer look at How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. My plan today is to hopefully go in and just explore Celestial Park, because I kind of want to save the different worlds for tomorrow when I actually go in for a full day. This is Stardust Racers, which is a dueling roller coaster. And that's actually part of Celestial Park, so I might be able to sneak on that later. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic is a little harder to see on the model because it's built up like Paris. Basically, you are entering the Wizarding World of Paris, and then you go through a portal to the Ministry of Magic in London. So we'll be able to see that tomorrow, I hope. And then at the back of the park, you also have the Helios Grand, where I'm going to be staying later on in this vlog series. I've actually got a very fancy suite, which I'll be able to show you, and that overlooks the park, and it's already so gorgeous, and this is only the model form. Here's a closer look at Dark Universe, so the portal's over there, and then you've got 2 main attractions. We've got Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment, and Curse of the Werewolf, which is a spinning roller coaster. And then there's a little shopping area and dining down there. Here's a closer look at Super Nintendo World. As you pass through this portal, you'll then come out in Peach's Castle at the top on the 2nd level. And then you've got Mario Kart Bowser Challenge in the castle just there. You've got Yoshi's Adventure, which is like a slow-moving track ride that goes around the world. And then we also have Donkey Kong Country, which has the Minecart Madness roller coaster, which makes it look like you're going off the tracks, which I'm quite looking forward to seeing. Already seeing some very cute How to Train Your Dragon merchandise, but the Epic Universe merchandise is also merchandising. Ooh, it's a very cool kids hoodie there. It's like the stars in the hoodie. Little purse, little kids t-shirt. How much is that? That is $25. And then we've also got some Wizarding World merchandise here. In the Super Nintendo World merchandise section, they have these cute headbands. We've got Yoshi, Mario. Having just watched this on the flight, I am much more interested in this world now. We've got t-shirts, cups. I like the fact you can kind of choose your character and then just buy all the merch with that character. This t-shirt is $35, but one thing I have learnt with Universal Orlando's t-shirts is they last ages. Whenever I buy a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt, it lasts years, and I wear them a lot. We've got some Ministry of Magic merchandise. This jumper is $70, like the little bit at the bottom. We've got key rings, mugs, a pin, that's $16. And then a t-shirt, which is $40. But it's got like a velvet finish to it, so it's quite nice. Down by the water, between Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure over there, you have the boat taxi station here. So if you want to go to Lowe's Royal Pacific, Lowe's Portofino Bay, or the Hard Rock Hotel, you can do that from here. Universal are, however, providing direct bus service from those hotels to Universal Epic Universe and Volcano Bay. This evening we're dining at NBC Sports Grill Brew. The whole gang is here. We've got Luke, we've got Keith, we've got Tracy, we've got special guest Leon. Hello. And we are dining with some already starting on fried cheese bites and Hawaiian barbecue brisket quesadilla.
There's a very good selection of starters here. I've been trying to be very good, so I'm not having starters, I'm just going main.
I think you should have a starter, Keith.
You really?
Yeah. What about you, Tracy?
Well, I quite fancy the artichoke and spinach dip, but I don't think I'm going to eat all of it, so...
I will happily share. Could do a three-way share.
I like the way that you are just like doing deals with everybody, so you are just getting...
I'm only human, Keith. Have you ever seen that Ant-Man restaurant where they blow up the pretzels in Disneyland Paris?
Wow.
My God.
Somebody please help me out.
No.
Artichoke and cheese dip. We've got cheese bites here. Oh, it's going to be a good appetizer today. These cheese bites are exceptional.
They are
delightful. The little marinara dip. I forgot to vlog my food. This is the chorizo burger. I'm hoping that it's very similar to the one at Deluxe Burger that they took away, but we'll see. And then we've also got some other chicken and pesto dishes around. We've got a steak. Luke's is already half gone.
I know.
I wasn't expecting the world. I'm pleasantly surprised. Delicious.
It's really good.
Really nice. It's not like the Deluxe Burger, but it's just as good. Different flavours.
That's high praise, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a solid 4 out of 5. We're going to hit you hard and fast with our 5-star review. I'm going to give it a 4.
I'm going to give it 4.
7.5. We're here with a strong 4.
I think yours translates as a 3.5 or a 4.
Okay.
Well, you've got to round up, haven't you? So that's a 4.
Yeah, really good. The selection was great, my steak was really great, atmosphere is great. If you're a sports fan, that is a great place to go and watch the game as well.
I think appetizers were my highlight, and I would come back for appetizers? Because they're happy. Appetizers! Appetizers at NBC Sports Grill Brew.
Yeah, it's good. Really good. Yeah, it's a favourite.
Just say goodbye to Cheers Ears, and now I am heading to Universal Epic Universe. I'm so excited! So it's about 6 p.m. The park closes during previews at 9 p.m. So I should be able to get a nice few hours of exploring Celestial Park, both in the day and the night, providing how long I last, because, you know, I have been up for about 36 hours now. But the excitement is carrying me through. The adrenaline is pumping. I'm heading back to the bus station that I came in on, and then I'm going to be taking a direct bus from CityWalk to Universal Epic Universe. At the moment, Epic Universe is going from bus station 11, which is right at the front, which is very nice. Epic Universe! God, I'm excited. So I had to wait for a bus to turn up, and one came in 11 minutes, which is pretty good going. reason I am going in this evening, and only for a few hours, for the same price as a full day ticket, is because I don't want my first time walking into the park to be crazy busy, which is what the morning is of parcel previews at the moment. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to go in, experience Celestial Park this evening, get a taste of it, and then explore the other worlds tomorrow through the portals. That is the Universal's Endless Summer Resort with Surfside and Dockside. So those resorts are kind of at the top of the road between Universal Epic Universe and the original Universal Orlando Resort area. There's my hotel. So Universal Epic Universe looks like it has its own bus station to take you to things like Volcano Bay and resorts and everything. Nice. That took 15 minutes. Thank you. I was telling a friend of mine the thing I'm most looking forward to about this theme park is the music, and I'm already getting a sample of it just walking through the bus station, and this is the thing this will tip me over the edge. Music is the one thing that I think makes a theme park a theme park. Oh, it's an original score as well! Oh, yes! I got dropped off around there. I'm now following this path on the way round. One thing that I have already noticed is obviously the foliage is very new. Like, this is basically a hedge. So I think over a few years that will be a nice big thick hedge. There'll be more leaves on the palm trees and stuff like that. But yeah, great. I'm excited. So that drive was pretty much the exact same to Stella Nova. It was, I think, it was 1 minute shorter. It was 14 minutes altogether. To think they announced this 5 years ago, and I'm walking in the gates. Okay, so coming in from the bus station, this is what it looks like. It looks like to the right is the parking lot. So you might come in through there. There's already guests leaving, which might be great because then it might mean that I get a shorter wait time. Oh my god, there it is! Oh, this has worked out great. This is the kind of entry I want for my first time, because I'm gonna be able to get a nice picture in the front. Ah, it's so cool! So here we have tickets over there on the right. We've got the VIP entrance over there. We've got restrooms on the left. That's an exit. That's security we're about to go through. There's the Kronos, which is the entrance to Celestial Park. God. And there's guest services over there as well. Straight from security through to ticket scanning. Hello. Thank you very much. Oh wow! God, it's so beautiful. Look at all the flowers and everything. This is so cool. Oh my god! Okay, right. I need to tell you things. Oh god, it looks so good. All right. Okay, I feel like my cheeks are going to start hurting from smiling. So on the right we have first aid and guest services. So even when you get past the tickets and security, there is another guest services there. There's a VIP entrance over on the right. So if you're doing a tour or something, you might be going through there. The Kronos, which I'm about to walk through, and then they've got lockers and also rentals over there on the left. So if you need to get wheelchair rentals or stroller rentals, you can do that over there. Oh gosh. Wow! So the Kronos has different pieces from each of the worlds. So we've got the Time Turner from the Wizarding World, we've got Mario's Power Up, the How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk sphere, and then a purple planet for the Dark Universe. And the Kronos reads, beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. Ah! Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know if you can hear like the Time Turner-y sort of music. I'm loving that. Oh, I'm such a theme park nerd and I love it. This music is, for lack of a better word, epic. Wow. So, this is crazy. I love that. That is so cool. I've chosen literally the best time to walk in. Wow, look at all this water! Whoa, this is crazy! Oh my gosh! And the Helios Grand. This is wild. I just got a photo with the photographer just there. Okay, so on the right, as you come in, I'm trying to orientate you. They have the Sensorium Emporium, and then to the left is Other Worlds Mercantile, which I'm guessing is, this is more likely going to be Epic Universe specific, and then that's going to be from the different worlds. So my plan is, I don't have a plan. I'm just going to wander, because that's the advantage of coming somewhere you've never been before. I don't know anything. I haven't watched any teasers or anything. Wow. I spoke to a team member on the phone when I was booking these tickets, and she said, whatever you do, look up. Like wherever you go in the whole park, just look up. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there when I'm on my way out. The team member who took my photo said that I'll be able to pick up the photo in there if I want to at the end of the day. Okay, so they are still in technical rehearsal at the moment, so there are some areas that are obviously barricaded off. But it looks like you'll be able to go around this area. I think it's probably just missing some barriers. My friend Brogan, she came here for like a media preview, and the tour guide she had said that Universal Creative, which is the team that builds Universal's attractions and theme parks, said that they really want to put the park back in theme park. And so far, I haven't seen a single attraction. All I've seen is wonderful, beautiful flowers, grass landscaping, cascading waterfalls, fountains. I haven't even done anything yet, and I'm already like, this is amazing. This is epic. It's epic. Wow. I love it. I'm going to be very strict with myself. I'm not going to go through any of the portals in Celestial Park today to the other worlds. I'm going to just do Celestial Park. I'm just going to wander. I'm going to have a little explore. There are 2 attractions I can go on. There is the Constellation Carousel, which is this beautiful structure over here. And then there's a roller coaster over there called Stardust Racers, which is a dueling roller coaster. I think I have to do one. Maybe I do one track, then the carousel, then the other track, because there's 2 to do. God, look at that. I love it. I'm also very, 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 very glad that Universal decided to drop some pass holder previews, because the park does not feel busy at all. And I was meant to be coming opening week, and I imagine that's going to be very busy, so I am glad that I can see it all and film it without, you know... dancing fountains. Dancing, like, just beautiful, wonderful. And what I really like about them, they haven't done so many fountains that all you hear is rushing water. I can still hear the music over the speakers, which is a delicate act. And there's Atlantic, which is, I think, one of the fine dining restaurants here. Looks like there's guests in there as well, so I might be able to go in there at some point during this trip. I've noticed they have some kiosks stationed around, so there's a concierge desk just there. In fact, I might go back there because they are selling express passes during pass holder previews. I'm not going to do it tomorrow because the feedback I've heard so far is you definitely want to go through the lines, like the queues. So I'm going to make sure I do everything standby first before I ever think about doing express. But I would like to find out what express is for later in the trip so that I can actually review it for you. Wow! This is incredible. You can see fountains off in the distance as well. It looks like this venue isn't open during previews. I suspect that's going to be one of the dining locations. And then we have our first portal on the right-hand side. I really don't want to look into the portals either. Oh! Okay, I'm going to show the portal because it looks really, really cool. So this is How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. And this is what it looks like. I don't want to see down the portal, but it is very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Oh, I like the signage. Look at that signage! Graphic designers, you did great. I love it. Oh, I can hear people screaming. That's going to be me in a minute. I like these kiosks that are dotted around. They're really good. They've got little snacks. They've got a celestial steamed bun, which I might try tomorrow. There's Super Nintendo World over there. I like how wide the paths are. That is a very good thing in theme parks. And oh, here it is. This is Stardust Racers, and it looks like there's like the launch tunnel underneath it. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. It's also huge, and that intimidates me quite a lot because this isn't even the highest point of the roller coaster. Oh, there they go. Wow. Oh gosh, that looks so cool. Cheese on a cracker, that's fast. I'm really intimidated by it now. Oh, that is so cool! I've all of a sudden got very nervous. But I've gotta do it. I don't know which one I'm gonna start on, yellow or green. I love the entrance sign as well. That is gorgeous. And I'm starting to see the lights turning on. It's gonna be so cool at night, I bet. Current wait time looks like it's 15 minutes. Love it! Okay, so you can bring your bag into the line. You'll be able to put them in the locker before you ride. Hi! My first ride in Universal Epic Universe is Stardust Racers. I'm going to pee my pants, but it's all good. I feel like this might give me the adrenaline rush to get through till park closing this evening as well. It's going to be a long vlog for you. Thank you for still being here. I hope you're enjoying the vlog. If you are enjoying the vlog, please consider liking this video and also joining the Morning Club, which is my Patreon, which helps make this possible. And also you get some bonus content and some freebies if you join at a certain tier as well. Don't expect a 15-minute wait. It looks like they have prepared for long, long lines. And now it's time to put my bag in a locker. Look at camera. Oh gosh, it's facial recognition. How cool is that? That's me. Confirm. Ooh, oh, and they're bigger. These are bigger than what they are on the other attractions in the other two parks. But all right, I will see you after the ride. Bye-bye. I don't even know where to start. I think I need just like 10 seconds to compose myself and then I will talk to you. So yeah, it's intense. It's intense. It's very intense. It is incredible. There are two very fast, I would actually say three very fast launches. So the first like bend, you come underneath the station, you have one launch that like jolts you, and I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then the second one that like goes, like boots you to the top. And I was in the very, very back row on green. And the second I went over that hump, I saw my life flash before me. It was insane, but in all the good ways. And then you have another launch that's the same intensity as the first one in my opinion, and god, incredible, absolutely amazing, loved it. I will definitely be doing yellow this evening. I think I need to go on the carousel first and just have a quiet moment. But outstanding. I would say it's as intense, if not more intense than Velocicoaster. It's very long. Very long. At one point I thought, at what point does this slow down or at what point does this end? So yeah, not for the faint-hearted. Locker system is amazing, by the way. Like facial recognition, scanning in, scanning out. Incredible. I hope they bring that to the other parks eventually. But yeah, so far, Universal Epic Universe, you've made a very good first impression. I am a little bit speechless, but we will proceed. There is a temptation to go and do yellow right now. No, because I don't know if you can see it in that light, but there is lighting effects on all the trains. Oh, one thing I will note. So basically, at the point you go through lockers, you have to put everything in. You go through metal detection like you would on Velocicoaster. So make sure you have a drink of water before you go upstairs through the metal detection, because you can't have anything with you, obviously. And if that line is full, it will still be a long wait after going through security. So that's the only thing I kind of learned from that attraction. Wow. Yeah. 5-star plus. Okay, so that's where I came in. Now I'm gonna look around to the right. Ooh, what is this, I wonder? That looks like a restaurant of some sort. This is the Meteor Astro Pub, based on the sign that I could see from an angle. There's also a bar here as well. If you're looking to get your drink on, that's a really big bar as well. I can imagine like getting a drink over there. Wow, that is impressive. That is so incredible. Look at that view. God, I'm so glad I came this evening, and I'm so glad I came with this beautiful lighting. Like, this is my first impression, and it is gorgeous. Oh, that's right, Meteor Astro Pub. That's what that building is. Wow. Okay, I want to walk around this way. I love the fact as well. So, I don't think they've confirmed whether or not there is going to be a nighttime show at this park, but I mean, if you look at this seating, it does look like it's kind of set up for that. But also, what a great place to chill out during the day if it's not too hot. That is lovely. Reminds me of like the Simpsons Land area in Universal Studios Florida. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to stay there. It looks even more impressive in person. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm babbling, and I am, and I'm happy about it. I'm so overjoyed to be here. Wow. Like, now I'm down at the height of the fountains. You can see the scale of them. All the fountains turned off at once. Oh! My apologies for being frightened there. I'm not in a splash zone. This is amazing. And this isn't even like a nighttime show, this is just because I love it. The music is amazing as well. Wow! I'm coming back. Done. It didn't take much convincing. Incredible! Do it again! Oh God! Oh God, we're only 2 things in. It's so good. I was literally just getting a water bottle out of my bag, and I had my like, oh my God, I'm here moment. Gosh. Okay, so this is the portal for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, and it says, for in dreams we enter a world that is entirely our own. God, even the things that they say are making me emotional. Okay, I'm gonna keep going around the same way though. Oh, music, I love you. Composer, whoever you are, I love you. Oh God, look how beautiful it is. And I'm actually really impressed by how many trees there are. Like, I appreciate they're all very young trees, but, you know, give it a couple of years, this park is gonna look like even more beautiful than it already is. God, that fountain show was incredible. The last bit really sucker punched me in the gut. That hotel is so gorgeous. Oh wow, look, the water is actually flowing down from the hotel. That looks like it's CGI, it doesn't even look real. Apparently there's a rooftop bar up there, a team member said I absolutely have to go to. Wow. Oh look! Oh, that's lovely, that's a nice touch. I like it. And I can see like the lighting underneath the wall. And the sun and moon, very cool. I'm a sucker for details, you know? Put me in a theme park, I will find the details. Someone's gone to the effort of making every single little piece of this. And by golly, have they done an amazing job. And I've seen 5% of the park. One thing I'm not sure of is what dining options are going to be available, because I know that not all of them are going to be open during previews. This is the Blue Dragon Pan-Asian restaurant, so it's not going to be open during previews, so I won't be able to check that out and review it, but I will on a future trip, because that looks amazing. Oh, the temptation to walk through this portal is very strong. This is the Dark Universe portal. It is the world I am most looking forward to. And having now watched Frankenstein on the fly, I'm gonna be honest, I think Frankenstein has dated. That film was made in what? The 30s, I want to say. So I'm looking forward to seeing a modern take of Frankenstein in Dark Universe. As for right now, I think I'm going to ride the carousel. Because I can. From the largest circular fountain, they have something called Frosty Moon between the Dark Universe and Super Nintendo World portals, which looks like ice cream. It's ice cream. It also looks like there's an entertainment stage here. I am very, 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 very lucky to be able to experience this. I suspect that when the park opens, it's obviously going to be a lot busier because they're going to be able to run at full capacity. I was actually looking into the history of like Universal Orlando Resort, and as with most theme parks, Universal Studios Florida had a bit of a rocky start, as did Disneyland. So I think Universal and Disney have learned from their mistakes and know to do these previews, do the testing to make sure that when opening day comes, it's ready for opening day. Okay, here's Constellation Carousel. Can't wait. I'm gonna ask the team member if I can film on it. I'm guessing no, because most attractions in Universal you can't film on them. I've asked 2 team members, you're allowed to film on this attraction. And I am already in love with it, because look at the ceiling. This is what the team member said. She said, look up. And I'm so glad that is exactly what I'm doing, because these details are wonderful. Oh, the music is so nice. Ooh, it's got lights and everything. That thing in the middle is really cool. Oh, look at the fiber optics! Oh, I love this. Wow, the lighting is incredible. Lighting designers. Claps for lighting designers. That is so cool. So they have 2 options. You have animals, or you have, I can't remember what she called them, like shells, I think? You can fit 2 on either. So you could have, in theory, a child and an adult on the same animal. I'm a Leo, so I think it's only natural I ride on a lion. There is a reasonable step up on all of the characters, I would say. The shells have a lower step up, but a step up nonetheless. On Constellation Carousel, you can wear your bag whilst you're on the attraction. I think if you have lots of bags, you might need to leave them with someone before you come into the ride. I don't see any buckets or anything. They might have a space for them. Here we go! Okay, yeah, this is really cute. I love this. Ah, my lion's lighting up! It's impressive looking when you're like watching it, but it's even more beautiful when you're on it. Wow. Let's fly, Jeffrey. Oh gosh, Jeffrey, that's up quite high. Wow, this is so clever. So there are two types. You can have one that is on one fixed circle, or you can have one that is within a circle within the main circle. So if you want a bit more movement, choose one that's in one of these bigger circles within the main circle. Does that make sense? I hope it did. Ooh, like speeds up and everything. This is nice. The team members are living their lives. I love it. That was absolutely beautiful. I loved that.
When the ride completely stops, unbuckle your seatbelt from right to left. Watch your step as you exit your vehicle and have a great day at Celestial Park.
Oh, that was so good. Well, that just filled up my soul with magic. That was magical, wonderful. I am really glad I went on that at the time that I did to see all the lighting effects. I haven't been on it the day, obviously. I don't know the difference, but that was magical, really, really lovely, wonderful, love it. There's the carousel. Opposite that, there is a restaurant called Pizza Moon, which is taking my fancy. I've heard good things. And then it looks like there's a Super Nintendo World shop there, and then the actual Super Nintendo World portal. Oh gosh, it's so lovely. It's so lovely. Look how gorgeous that is. If this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, or you've been watching for a while and you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. I know it's the cliche, old-fashioned YouTube thing to ask for in a video, but it helps no end. It really does. It's the biggest identifier for YouTube to show you more videos in the future. I really try my best to keep things fresh and bring you new things like, you know, this Disney Cruise Line, other thing. Yeah, so if you're enjoying this video, if you're enjoying other videos, welcome to the YouTube family. Consider subscribing, and that is my plea done. Oh, we got another show! Woohoo! Oh, it's Super Nintendo! This is so cool. Gosh, it's so beautiful. It is so incredibly beautiful, and the lights are all starting to come on now. Like I was walking through the same area on the way in. Oh God, look at that sky as well, a Florida sky on Universal Epic Universe. It is just utterly gorgeous. I'm walking towards the entrance. I just saw that and now my arm's gone wobbly again. Because I'm like, oh God, I'm doing it again, but on the opposite side. Even just these like atmospheric path lamps, they're very nice. Time to do yellow. If you're not sure whether the seat is going to be comfortable for you, they do have a test seat out here. The seat is actually very, very comfortable. It feels like you're being cocooned, sort of thing. It is a lap bar only though, so Yeah. Oh, there's a little light on it, so if you need to do the test seat thing. I actually have a friend of mine who does test seats. His name's Adrian, and the YouTube channel is Theme Park Express. He's done a Will I Fit sort of video about Universal Epic Universe. So go and check out his video. I'm so glad I pushed through. I am so glad. This has been the best first introduction to this theme park I could have possibly asked for, and I cannot wait for tomorrow. I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing, and I'm so glad I'm here for a couple of days. It's the best. Let me just recap this locker process. So you push to rent, it scans my picture, and then I verify that it's me, confirm, and then it opens one. And then when I'm on the other side, I touch the same button again, and it will scan my face and then open my locker. Which is great, because I don't have to worry about keeping the park ticket with me. Only thing to do is to remember what number you're at. So I'm at 7.
Wallets, cell phones, and
God.
loose change are securely
It literally took my breath away. Took my breath away. Absolutely incredible. If I had to choose between yellow or green, I actually prefer yellow. I think yellow you get more like humps. I think green is more intense, yellow is more fun. I think the word has got out about that as well, because at the moment it seems like yellow has a slightly longer line. Look, there she goes! The colours are so good. One thing I forgot to mention with my previous ride, the dueling element, like the roller coasters literally following each other, looking to your right or left and seeing other guests like looking at you, like waving and stuff like that. It's incredible. It is, and the way the two trains overlap each other at times, I was just shouting wow as that was happening. Like nothing to do with the roller coaster. I was just like, how cool is this? You're literally watching people flip over in front of you. I think it's a close contender for my favourite roller coaster I've ever been on. If we're taking away story roller coasters, so take away Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, take away Guardians of the Galaxy, constantly rewind. If it's just based on roller coaster, Velocicoaster used to be that. Stardust Racers is my new fave. I'm calling it now. Absolutely incredible. How cool is that? And then once it's circled around there, it then does another launch and then goes over this like twisty bit here. So good. I'm gonna go to the restroom so I don't wet myself, and I'm gonna go again. It's not every day I feel compelled to review restrooms. Outstanding. Imagine the quality of the American Adventure restrooms in Epcot in there. Great. Outstanding. But a little bit better. They've put like things on the gaps of the doors so you don't have to like see people in the stalls, which is nice. And that sounded weird. And theming outside is tiling. It's in keeping with the theme of the world. Yeah, great. Love it. Love it, love, 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 love. The third one did me in. Doing once each was just right. Now I feel like I've been put through a blender. Still fun though, still amazing. Absolutely loved it. I had to stop myself from screaming because the second time I just went on it, I'm pretty sure something's cracked, so I don't want to lose my voice for the entire trip that I'm here. God, so good though. I think it is really important to ride it in the day and the night, because just seeing the lighting effects whilst you're on the roller coaster are incredible. Really, 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 really good. Amazing, loved it. Now that it is dark, it's not dark for long in the summer, obviously, in Florida. What a beautiful evening though. And I saw a bit of How to Train Your Dragon a la Burke at night, and that was like, woo! I love it. Oh god, yeah, I've definitely broken my voice from screaming too much on that roller coaster. Oh well. Life's too short to not scream on roller coasters, that's what I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna leave it here. This was the best first introduction to Epic Universe I could have possibly asked for. And I can't wait to come back tomorrow. So there's gonna be another vlog after this, which is my first full day in Epic Universe, where I'm gonna be stepping through some of the portals into the other worlds. Now I've started heading out, I'm like, uh-oh. I am knackered, but no regrets. None whatsoever. Also, this is the concierge desk where you can purchase express passes if you like when you're inside the park. I spoke to a team member, she said that express passes have sold out, or did sell out rather, for the first few days of previews, but they haven't since the past 2 days, I think she said. The price during previews was $213. I saw during opening week it was like $300. Ooh, they have a Starbucks here. That is good to know. That is a beautiful Starbucks. I'm gonna go and show you. Look at all the beautiful art on the walls. Wow. And the ceiling as well. Look up. Don't forget to look up. Incredible. I love it. Yeah, I definitely don't need coffee right now. Because I will be awake all night. Again. The team member who took my photo said that I need to pop into Sensorium Emporium to maybe look at my photo. Oh, it's such a good store. I don't think I can do it justice right now. But I do want to see the picture. I will come back for a full tour. Let's just go and check out the photos. So this is Sensorium Emporium here on the left as you're exiting. Oh my god. Again, look up, it's so good. Never mind. There is a line. And the Kronos on the way out says, "You wonder next to which path to chart, the answer lies within your heart." Oh, that's lovely. And with the wind going through it, that was quite a nice effect. I actually felt like I was going through a portal. My heart is so full. Like, even as I'm exiting, there's rock work and there's this beautiful detail on the surrounding archway. And I love the fact that it's like inspired by the original Universal Studios archway, but it's not the exact same thing. Like with the different arches around. So good. So good. Let's just have a look at rental locker prices. So a standard wheelchair is $15, an electric convenience vehicle, or ECV, is $75, one with a shade is $95, and a stroller is $40 for the day. Best day ever. I'm going to try the walk to Stella Nova. So it is 8:50 now. I'm exiting via the way I came in, which is the bus station. I just spoke to the team member who's by the bus information. Very nice and friendly. I wish I got his name actually. I'll go to the right and walk down this way. This bus station is very nice. I like the fact they've got shade with fans and lighting. The buses seem very efficient, which I appreciate. Right, what did I learn in my first experience at Universal Epic Universe? Oh my god, book it. I've only seen a small fraction of the park and it has blown me away. God knows what the rest of the park looks like. It's exceptional. It's really exceptional. Universal has been stepping up their game year over year, but this is another level. It really is. So I will give my full review and feedback and tips and everything after tomorrow, because I think that's only fair that I experience the whole park before I, pass judgment, if you will. But first impressions, off the charts. And the music is a 5-star plus straight off the bat. Okay, this crosswalk looks quite intimidating, but I'm gonna push the button. And wait for the man. So the junction just here takes ages, just so you know, but don't cross it because people come through this road quite quickly. It will turn green, well, white. It counts you down. You've got 30 seconds to cross that very, very long road. But yeah, just need to walk down to the front of the resort. It's quite a long way. I'm giving that quite a long walk. Those buses are really quiet. I think they must be electric. Oh, I love how they've got lights on the outside of the hotel to make it look like it's a starry night sky.
Oh, that's good.
Shush you! You're not in this vlog!
I thought you were just telling me.
Gary's getting the first impressions review.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Rumour has it there's a sortie sign in this theme park, Gary.
There is. You need to get. I think you come out of the Harry Potter thing, so I wanna hear you represent.
Okay, I will. Do I have to go for as high pitched and loud as possible?
Possibly not high. Well, if you can hit the notes.
Anyway, but that's enough of Gary. Bye bye. I am back. Ta-da! So that walk super easy. It took approximately 20 minutes. The cross section, I would say, where the crosswalk is, it does take a while. Right, get me to bed. It's at times like this I'm glad I took a picture of my room number because I had forgotten. 8026. Here we are. Oh, it smells lovely in here. Oh my god. What a day. Okay, this light this is not a vibe right now. Oh, it's too far away. What a day. This is just travel day. I can't believe I've done everything that I have with as little sleep as I have. I'm blown away, honestly. I've only seen Celestial Park. I haven't even seen the other worlds of Universal Epic Universe, and I cannot wait for tomorrow. So I hope you will tune in for that video. If you're not already, subscribe, because that will tell YouTube that you would like to see the future content, and it also is just a massive help in making this content possible. Highlight of the day was probably on Stardust Racers when the other train went upside down over me, and I was like, whoa! It was such an experience that I have never had on a roller coaster before. Literally watching other guests go on the way past was really, really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. Universal Orlando Resort has more than stepped their game up with this park so far, and I cannot wait to explore all the other worlds in the next vlog. So, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the future stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.